What if I told you the most anticipated Marvel movie right now might already be making a huge mistake? No trailer online, no official release, just secrecy. And yet, somehow, people have already seen it. So the real question is Marvel building hype or slowly losing control? Right now, something unusual is happening with Avengers Doomsday. Marvel has already shown a full trailer, but not to the public. It was revealed behind closed doors at exclusive events like CinemaCon. No phones allowed, no recordings, no leaks. Even influencers and press were tightly monitored. In a world where everything goes viral within seconds, Marvel chose to lock this down completely. And that decision alone has created a storm, because today, people don't just want content, they expect it instantly. The moment something exists, audiences assume it should be available everywhere. But Marvel flipped that expectation. Instead of releasing the trailer globally, they let only a small group experience it. And now, the rest of the world is stuck hearing descriptions, reactions, and secondhand excitement. That gap between access and curiosity is where the tension begins. But here's the interesting part. This might not be a mistake at all. It could be strategy. By limiting access, Marvel has turned the trailer into something more than just a video. It's now a mystery. People aren't just watching it, they're searching for it, asking about it, talking about it. And that kind of organic buzz is something money can't easily buy. Still, not everyone is impressed. Some fans feel frustrated. They're asking why a few insiders get to watch it, while millions of loyal viewers are left waiting. It creates a sense of exclusion, almost like Marvel is gatekeeping its own content. And in today's digital world, that feeling can quickly turn into backlash, because audiences don't like being left out, especially when it comes to something they care about. At the same time, this approach gives Marvel something incredibly valuable: control. Instead of letting millions react instantly, they can study a smaller audience first. They can measure reactions, track hype, and understand what's working before releasing it globally. It's like testing the waters before diving in. And based on the growing online discussions, it's clear that the strategy is working, at least for now. But this isn't the first time Marvel has done something like this. Back in the lead-up to Infinity War, they also showed exclusive footage months before the official release. The difference is, back then, the internet wasn't as fast, and expectations were different. Today, the audience is more connected, more vocal, and far less patient. What worked in 2017 doesn't always work in 2026. And that's where the risk comes in. Because hype is powerful, but it's also fragile. If you build too much anticipation without delivering, excitement can turn into disappointment. People start expecting something massive, something perfect, and when the final product doesn't match that imagined version, the reaction can be brutal. At the same time, Marvel seems to be playing it safe with this movie. After years of mixed responses to recent projects, they're returning to what worked before. Familiar characters, strong nostalgia, big crossover moments. It's not just a creative decision, it's a strategic one. Because right now, Marvel doesn't just need another hit, they need a comeback. And one of the biggest reasons for this shift is what happened with Kang. At one point, Kang was meant to be the next major villain, the center of the multiverse saga. The idea of countless variants sounded exciting, but in execution, it felt repetitive. Instead of infinite possibilities, it became predictable. And when real-world issues forced Marvel to rethink their plans, everything had to change quickly. Now, the focus is different. Simpler. Clearer. Instead of complex multiverse chaos, Marvel seems to be aiming for something more grounded, at least in terms of storytelling structure. They want audiences to reconnect without needing to follow every single detail from previous shows and movies. Because that was another major problem. There was just too much content. Movies, series, spin-offs, it became overwhelming. Casual viewers started feeling lost. like they needed homework just to keep up. And when entertainment starts feeling like a task, people lose interest. Marvel knows this now, and Avengers Doomsday feels like an attempt to reset that experience. Behind the scenes, things are changing too. Fewer projects, more focus, even layoffs in certain departments. Not necessarily because Marvel is failing, but because they're adjusting. Shifting from quantity to quality. From constant output to carefully planned releases. And that kind of transition always comes with risk. Because expectations haven't gone down. If anything, they've increased. Every new Marvel project is now under intense scrutiny. Fans are analyzing everything, storylines, characters, even marketing decisions. And that pressure makes every move more important than ever. That's why this trailer situation matters so much. It's not just about one video. It's about trust. It's about connection. It's about how Marvel communicates with its audience in a time when attention spans are shorter and competition is stronger than ever. And maybe that's the real reason behind all this secrecy. Not just to protect spoilers, but to protect impact. Because if this movie truly has major surprises, major reveals, and game-changing moments, showing too much too early could ruin everything. Marvel might be trying to hold back just enough to make the final experience unforgettable. But here's the challenge. In trying to protect the surprise, they might also be testing the patience of their audience. And patience isn't something modern viewers have a lot of. So now we're stuck in this strange moment. Everyone is talking about Avengers Doomsday. Everyone wants to see the trailer, but almost no one actually has. And that creates a kind of tension we don't usually see anymore in entertainment. It feels like something big is coming, something important, but we're only getting pieces of it. And maybe that's the plan. Or maybe it's the beginning of a bigger problem, because in the end, this isn't just about one trailer or one movie. It's about whether Marvel still understands how to connect with its audience in a world that has completely changed. And the real question is, when that trailer finally drops for everyone, will it feel worth the wait? Or will it reveal something Marvel was trying to hide all along?
Subscribe now and join Movie Updates HQ, your gateway to Hollywood blockbusters.